Good afternoon. It's a tale of two halves weather-wise today. The weekend on the whole, though, mild and blustery. The reason for today's change is because we've got this chillier air towards the north. Underneath the weather front, though, further south, there's a lot of cloud. And it's still windy. Not as windy as yesterday, but still gales for the Northern Isles blowing in heavier showers than yesterday with some hail and some thunder. Further south, drizzly showers, cloudy skies, and around the Irish Sea coast, rather misty and murky and over the hills here. But it's very mild. Temperatures 13 or 14. Compared with the 15 we had in Scotland and Northern Ireland yesterday, it feels a little chillier. But mild afternoon if you're heading to that rugby in Cardiff. That might be the odd drizzly shower around, but it's mostly light rain in the south. However, as we go through this evening and overnight, that weather front does tend to return northwards and invigorate. As you can see, some heavier rain potentially close to Northern Ireland, certainly for Scotland and parts of Northern England. The showers still to the north. So initially the temperatures drop here, but actually for most of us it becomes very mild through the night. Again, misty and murky and foggy in the south, and that takes a while to clear, and probably limited brightness tomorrow. But further north, the story is all about the rain through tomorrow night and into Monday. Met Office warnings already talking about 50 to 70 millimetres of rain quite widely. The winds escalate a little again, and it's mild, but obviously that's taken away by the fact that it's very wet for some areas, and that's because we've got this weather front, a slow moving weather front close by, and as it whisks its way close to the Northern Isles, it will eventually see the winds easing down, and perhaps as it comes into the cold air across the Northern Isles, a spell of snow. But we need to keep an eye on that one. The rain is the concern at the moment, because I mentioned 50 to 70 millimetres earlier. There could be double that over the hills, of course. Further south, it stays largely cloudy, but mostly dry and still very mild. But there's just the hint now that towards the end of the week, we might see some colder air returning. But as ever, the warnings are on the website.